Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for the Tea Talks. We'll be here answering some of the questions you've been asking concerning Miss Earth Kenya. You're here with Prudence Sendwa, Miss Water Kenya 2024.
And Mesri Lungatso, Miss Air Kenya 2024. For all the contestants that are looking forward to participate in the Miss Earth Kenya pageant, first, I think I'll want to congratulate you because this is a very big step you're taking. And the best advice I'd give you is you should have that heart that is yearning to learn, because at Miss Earth Kenya, there's a lot you're going to learn, and you should be ready to take all the instruction that should be given to you so that you're able to just improve your skill and be better at your sustainability journey.
For me, I'd advise the upcoming contestants to be authentic. Be you, be true to yourself, because you know the judges and the audience connect more with the authentic you, the real you. Thank you.
For all the queens, the 4 queens that are going to be crowned Miss Earth, Miss Air, Miss Water, and Miss Fire, congratulations. And this is going to be a very interesting journey. You need to be very ready for the challenge. You need to step up and be able to connect with your audience. And you also need to be very aware of sustainability issues. So as you aim to be a queen, I hope you're studying. I hope you're in touch with everything that is going on in the sustainability world. And I hope you're also true to your course. You should be about that journey. You should be true to everything sustainability and environmental conservation. Yeah.
For me, I'd advise the next queen who will be coming after our lots that all you need to do is use your crown and take up the responsibility that comes with that title. Because being Miss Earth, Miss Fire, Miss Water, Miss Air is not just a title, but this is a platform for you to uplift others, to advocate for causes close to your heart, and most especially for environmental and sustainability issues.
That's an interesting question. And as you mentioned, it's self-awareness is very important. And as you're stepping up into the pageantry journey, you have a lot of hope, you have a lot of dreams and aspirations. And I know for me, when I was looking forward to contest at Miss Earth Kenya, I had my own goals in regard to the competition and Miss Earth Kenya in general. So I think a great addition to the pageant or to the competition in general would be having a very thorough, I'd say maybe a thorough interaction with the contestants, maybe more time for us to get to know who has this type of strength so that we're able to grow their strength, because we are all able differently. We have different interests, even within the sustainability world. People are interested in different things. So maybe more time, it could start way before the competition so that we have maybe a few challenges for people to kind of like express themselves. And then there we're able to tell who is better suited for what. And by the time we get to the competition, we at least have a background information on each contestant.
Thank you so much. Okay, I concur with Miss Air Kenya, because I believe that the period we have in the pageant industry is very limited to get to know who is suited for what. And adding more time for the boot camp and the national competition is very important. And to add on that, contestants should be educated or should be taught on the importance of using pageantry as a platform to build themselves and not just to chase crowns, because many contestants are out here chasing crowns and not staying true to the causes that are to the responsibilities, that come with the titles. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, being Miss Water Kenya, I use my title, like I said before, to advocate for a cause close to my heart. And this is sustainable menstrual hygiene. With my title as Miss Water, I'm able to amplify my voice out there. I'm able to uh, tell people and let people know on the importance of sustainability, on the importance of taking care of the environment and all that. Also, my title, other than just advocating for causes close to my heart, I also use it to be a role model. Many people look up to me, many kids that I train, being a pageant coach. And yeah,
Yes, yes, I agree with what Tendo has said, Miss Water Kenya. And my title, Miss Air Kenya, I think it's a very incredible title. I was actually very impressed when I got Miss Air Kenya. But initially, I thought when you're crowned Miss Air, it's like you are all about the air and maybe pollution. But I came to learn a lot more about my title and getting to understand that these are elements that make up the earth. And me as Miss Air, I have a role that I play specifically in the Miss Earth pageant and the family. So I use my platform and my title as Miss Air Kenya to advocate for mentorship, mostly targeting young women, because I am very passionate with the young women and young people in general. And I believe that most of us are not even aware of what sustainability is. So it comes from a point of lack of knowledge that most people don't are not able to relate to the sustainability talks. So for me, I use my title to advocate for awareness. Let us teach people, let us first have them know what sustainability is, what protection of the earth is, and conservation. So Miss Air Kenya, I use this title to mentor young people, young women, so that they know what they're getting into. And that will be more sustainable, I guess, because now you have the knowledge and you understand why it is you and I that all need to be part of the sustainability journey.
and just to add on what Miss Air Kenya has said, we all know that we ignore the fact that we are supposed to be taking care of the environment. And this is a responsibility that each and every one of us out here is supposed to take up, because what we feed to our environment is what we will get from it. So if we take care of our environment will also take care of us.
I believe that in the sustainability space, synergy is very important, and that means partnering with the people that believe in the same cause is very important for us to make our cause come to life. And I particularly major on youth empowerment, especially on the three main R's of sustainability, that is reduce, reuse, and recycle. And I use my skill on mentorship to reach out to so many young people and even young women in particular to kind of like have them learn about sustainability from very simple terms. And this has led me to very different spaces and mostly in the informal settlements in Nairobi, like Kibera and Mikuru Panjanga, where I've been able to engage young people, young women, and held these conversations on sustainability, reusing, reducing, recycle. And I believe that in the current generation or the current world, we've produced so much, and it's high time that we now start reusing. We need to reuse what we already have. If it's outfits, if it is plastic, all these things need to be reused, recycled, and reduced. So I use my platform to teach, and I hope that I'm able to partner with people in the sustainability space and the general public, because climate action is about all of us. It is not specific to people who are only interested in sustainability, because the climate affects all of us. And climate change has become a very major issue. And I think teaching people on this climate action, teaching them on sustainability is what is going to bring change. And that is where I'm going to focus on. So if you're out there and you're interested in this movement, please reach out to me on my social media platform, Mesri Lungato, across the board. And let us be able to partner. Let's have these campaigns. Let's have these talks. And I believe this is what is going to bring change. And at long last, we will have what we desire as the planet Earth.
I founded the initiative powerful, which is focused on promoting sustainable menstrual hygiene and eradicating menstrual poverty. We've seen what menstrual poverty has done to our society. Girls are missing school, they end up dropping out because of their cycle. Hence, it limits their future opportunities. Women are living in fear because of the stigma and the silence around menstruation. And talk about our environment. Our environment is at stake because of the disposable pads. And through powerful this initiative, I have been able to break the stigma, to talk about how menstruation is normal, is a natural and essential part of life. And with this initiative, I, I am planning to distribute products that are eco-friendly. And this is something that I cannot do on my own. So I call upon donors, the public at large, and everyone who is into sustainability, and every woman out there, to help push the word out there that we need to care for our environment as we care for our girls out there. The government, together with World Health Organization, is doing a very wonderful job in controlling the spread of HIV and AIDS by providing the free condoms in public hospitals and public toilets. But can we do the same when it comes to pads? Because we all know that menstruation is not a choice, but sex is. Our girls do not choose to menstruate. It's something that comes by nature. So if we can have pad dispensers in all the public hospitals to make these facilities accessible to everyone who cannot afford, because sometimes you might start to menstruate when you do not expect. You might lack that money to get pads. But if we can access this in public toilets or public hospitals and dispensaries, it will be much easier and a very safe haven for us, because menstruation is not something that we choose to undergo. Yeah, and I call upon everyone to join me in this movement to ensure our world that where girls do not miss school, women do not live in fear, and our planet is not harmed by any product because of menstruation. In case you want to reach me regarding powerful and sustainable menstrual hygiene, reach me through Miss Tendwa on all social media platforms.